There are two categories of individuals on our planet: fixed-minded people and growth-minded people. Unfortunately, many of the poor have a fixed attitude and think they have little influence over their financial situation or the potential to become affluent. On the other hand, most wealthy individuals adopt a development mentality and put out significant effort every day to realize their financial goals. While I believe everyone can be wealthy, I also think that certain individuals are more likely to experience financial success throughout their lives. For this reason, I'll share with you 7 indications that you were born to be wealthy in this video. But before that, if you're new to this channel, hit the subscribe button and the notification bell so you don't miss any of our videos. So, without further ado, let's get started. First sign, you have vision. Understanding someone's vision will allow you to assess their likelihood of success. The goals will be larger the bigger the vision, and achieving them means becoming more wealthy than you ever imagined if they are financial ambitions. Unfortunately, a lot of individuals let their dreams go out of fear. The ironic thing about life is that those brave enough to dream large are frequently those who succeed the greatest. Consider Henry Ford as an example. He was a visionary for his era and is credited with quipping, "If I had asked people what they wanted, they would have wanted faster horses." For transportation, Ford had a more expansive vision than others. It enabled him to develop the first range of automobiles the middle class could afford. Without thinking about it, he would not have invented Ford Motors. It all began with a fantasy. Elon Musk is an excellent example of a person with vision because he aimed to create a company that would enable people to discover life beyond Earth despite the difficulty of starting a commercial space exploration company. Musk spent many hours studying to build a rocket ship since he initially lacked the skills necessary to start SpaceX. Now, Musk has achieved his goal of building and launching his spacecraft. You can never be wealthy if you lack vision or a sincere belief that you can accomplish the tasks you set for yourself. Successful people utilize their vision to guide their actions, and by following through on these decisions every day, they can see their vision come to life in all the benefits it offers. Second sign, you never give up. You are aware of how it feels to fail, right? You know how alluring it might be to abandon the hard work you are battling to complete to go after the ideal alternative. Many motivational speakers advise their listeners to persevere with the current path and never give up. Although most of this advice appears unnecessary, these speakers are accurate because perseverance is one of the hardest things to achieve on earth. Those who complete their duties are the true victors in life. Let me attempt to describe a scene for you. Suppose you are a second-year college student. You've heard tales of successful business people quitting school to concentrate on their great ideas. So you decide to do the same and leave to give your entire concentration to creating an apple that will transform the world. Your parents threaten to cut you off and disown you once you inform them you're quitting school. But because creating a great app is your goal, you press on regardless of what happens. Eventually, they will cut you off, but you don't mind. You begin by helping your pal create this app by working non-stop. You launch the app to investors after 6 months, but no one is intrigued by your concept. Now you're feeling a little annoyed. Even though you put a lot of effort into convincing additional individuals to support your idea, nobody seems interested. When your spouse ultimately decides to split ways and return to school to improve his education, you are left on your own without any resources, a business partner, or family support. You are now faced with a tough choice. Do you give up on your dream and return to school, or do you persevere in attempting it till it works? Of course, everyone will advise you to just return to school like your buddy in this challenging circumstance. But this is when winners are determined. You may strike it fortunate and become the founder of a well-known mobile application like Instagram or Twitter in a week, a month, or 5 years. So, Individuals who are destined for wealth aren't procrastinators. They start a task and see it through completion. Third sign, you don't mind the risk. Some of the unique businesses speculated stories took chances to find success. They were deliberate risks rather than thoughtless ones. You must always take chances in the industry and risk tolerance, as people have the same level of risk tolerance as people who are designed to get wealthy. Sadly, many individuals are paralyzed by their fear of taking chances, which leaves them in the same financial situation for the rest of their life. Yet, these folks invest their money in the safest possible place and keep it all in savings accounts because they are too afraid to try to grow their income by establishing a business or investing in the stock market. Since nothing in life is risk-free, avoiding danger is the riskiest course of action. For example, relying on job stability might result in you not developing your skills and getting fired when they become outdated. Alternatively, if you leave your money in a savings account that you believe would keep it secure, inflation over time will cause it to lose value. In summary, whether you are destined for wealth or not, your capacity for calculation and risk tolerance will determine how successful you are financially. Fourth sign, your request for knowledge. You can accomplish endless levels of achievement if you're prepared to learn new things. Do you know how they say that knowledge is power? That's because, armed with the correct knowledge, you can steer your life in whatever way you choose. These ideas repeatedly been shown to be accurate. Let's use the case of internet millionaire Elon Musk as an illustration. After getting wealthy online, Elon Musk opted to follow his passion for changing the aerospace industry. He studied textbook after textbook with no prior experience or expertise and only a passion for information. Years later, he is currently launching rockets into space. Even after becoming a millionaire, Warren Buffett, the Oracle of Omaha, used to read anything from 600 to 1,000 pages every day. Yet despite having a net worth of about $90 billion now, he still spends 80% of his time reading and planning. As these examples demonstrate, everyone who has achieved success in the modern world has leveraged their hunger for information and applied what they learned to achieve their goals. Having this desire to learn more increases your chances of being wealthy significantly. Fifth sign, you can focus with ease. To succeed in today's environment, you must possess in-depth knowledge and skills to succeed in today's environment. You must dig deep, not widely, to obtain water from a well. The book The One Thing by Gary Keller demonstrates that if you have a laser concentration on one activity, you will profit from everything it offers. Unfortunately, many individuals lack this focus and are constantly lured to fresh prospects. Shiny object syndrome, a tendency for someone to follow something new, whether it is a new business concept, tool, or goal, rather than to stay focused on what they're doing, has been named for this problem since it is so persistent. This issue is particularly prevalent in the information era. There are several ways to generate money on the internet, for example. Every pledge makes a specific financial commitment for each day, each week, and each month. However, when individuals don't get the desired results right away, they become demotivated and look for another opportunity in the hopes that it will lead to financial success. The right thing to do is to find something you love to do and devote your time and efforts to making money from this passion, which is what individuals who are supposed to be wealthy realize early on in their lives. Sixth sign, you can sell. Sales are one of the most crucial business abilities, and if you develop these expertise, you may become immensely wealthy. Some people can talk to anyone and use their conversational skills to persuade them to buy from them. I frequently see my uncle as someone who has made the most of his inherent talent. Despite not having a background in finance or school, he has developed a company and financial advice that brings in tens of thousands of dollars each month. by using his interpersonal and communication abilities. 7th sign. You like trying new things. People with vision are those who take risks. Being unique is often not a negative, and you'll discover that when you do things others won't, the outcomes are above average. Consider the Wright brothers, who were prepared to explore the possibility of flying and as a result, helped to establish the aviation industry. Sadly, you could still be following widely accepted financial advice, which will cause you to stop in your tracks. And that's it for this video. Before you go, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and click the notification bell for more videos like this. Thanks for watching and see you next time.